Hi.
Hi, I'm Max, knitwear designer, co-founder of Les Garçons, and I cannot believe summer is almost over. I
Mm,
know, so which means you're
no,
gonna be 40 soon.
you too. You're only 2 months
I
behind.
know, but mine is in winter, so still a wee bit of time.
And I'm Vincent, yarn dyer, and also co-founder of the Garçons. And yeah, I'm gonna be 40 soon.
Can you be co-founder and be more than two? Or is there another
Yes.
term?
No. We could. We're no
Okay,
both.
I was just
But there's only two of us. Are
I
you?
know. Well,
Do you have a?
there's actually three of us because Lola owns 51%.
No. The lawyer said it was not possible.
He didn't find us funny when we asked.
No.
Trying to be cute.
Yes. And well, welcome to Happy Hour with Les Garçons.
Yep,
And it
our
wouldn't be a happy hour without drinks.
cocktails for you.
Yeah, I have a cocktail. Max decided he only wanted wine.
Yeah, I didn't feel like a cocktail today, so just white wine felt more appropriate.
So I'm drinking for two.
Yeah, you
Because,
went the complicated route for your cocktail.
well, it's not complicated. It's just very boozy.
Okay, well,
It's a Long Island iced tea. Because we've had a crap summer. It's been raining and raining and raining and raining. And for the last week, it's been sunny and nice. So I've felt like having like this kind of summery, refreshing drink. For those of you who don't know, it's almost pure booze. It's vodka, gin, triple sec, tequila. I just made it and I forgot.
rum.
Rum.
Yeah.
Yeah, and rum.
So you're already tipsy, and you didn't
I
even.
just had like one sip of it,
Yeah.
and I'm yeah. And then there's a little bit of Coke in it, Coca Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Yes. So
Coca-Cola. Cheers.
cheers.
So as Vincent said, we didn't have the best summer weather-wise. Luckily, we didn't have any more fires
No,
near
it kept
Quebec,
going.
but not as much as the West Coast had.
No, but we still like. I think there's still fire here in Quebec. We just don't get the smoke, so we don't
Yeah,
know.
so we don't notice
Yeah.
as much. But yeah, it's sort of a weird summer, I think, for everyone.
Yeah.
So we spent pretty much hang out with friends, spent a weekend playing video games just because we could, and it just felt nice to just like do nothing and nothing knitting related to, just plain
Well, a
gaming
little bit of knitting.
a wee bit, but like I don't.
A wee bit.
I love saying wee bit, a little bit. It's just a wee bit. It's shorter. It's a wee shorter.
Okay.
Okay.
Um.
So I played. I actually finished Persona 5 Golden on Nintendo Switch. I finished the no. I finished the fifth one at the beginning of summer, and I started Persona 4 afterward because I've only played like half of it before, so now I've finally got it all out of my system. It was a super fun game. I really, I really encourage you if you like games to play this one. I cannot wait for next winter. There's Persona 3 Remastered that's be coming out soon.
Why are you going backwards though?
I've actually played 4 before, but the
Yeah.
third one is going to be a remaster. We'll see. And now I've sort of finished all the games I wanted to play. I love JRPGs, so if you have any suggestion of a really really good one, because I love like Final Fantasy, the Tales game, all those one, and I couldn't find any on Switch, so I had to buy a Steam Deck, which is the first PC that I own for such a long time because I'm a Mac person.
Welcome to the club.
No, but it's
Yes.
running Linux.
Well, it's still a PC.
I know. So I've started Uncharted, the fourth one, which is I've never really played action games, so it's quite fun to see something really gorgeous and cinematic. So I'm excited.
You know, we have a PlayStation 5
I know, but I don't
and
like
we had a
playing on the
PlayStation
TV.
4
Like I don't like being stuck somewhere to play because I'm always playing like in the
in the bed
yeah, but
or on the couch.
yeah, but it's never where the PlayStation is.
But you,
I could, but I don't like it.
um, yeah. And I've been playing, well, I think I mentioned it. I started playing Final Fantasy 16 and I like it. That's it. I'm not done yet because I only play in small amounts of times because I want to knit and watch TV
Yeah,
and other stuff. So,
and each time he's playing it, he's either with his headphones or
yeah.
I'm awake because I'm gonna play it because we're both
Yeah, and
Final Fantasy
he
fans.
doesn't want to be spoiled,
Nope.
so
I've seen the beginnings though. It is
no,
epic.
you have not seen
No, okay.
anything. Nope.
It looks quite nice.
Nope.
The
Yes,
acting is
it
good,
is.
but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna like the combat, but we'll
No,
we'll
you
see.
won't, because you won't be good at it.
I know.
You'll find a way to throw your soul.
Yeah. Zelda, don't please do not mention
Wait, I think-
Zelda.
Yeah.
Don't like it. Okay. We've watched some TV too. We finally been able to watch Slow Horses because someone finally finished novel number 2.
Where's it? Where's it? Oh, it's over there.
Go get.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We've discovered this series 2 years back, and then Vincent decided to read them because there's like 7 novels so far, I think, from in the series.
I think 7.
Yeah,
Yep.
that looks good.
So this is the second one by Mick Herron. It's Dead Lions. That's the first one was called Slow Horses. I think we mentioned it basically, but it is a spy novel, and Slough House is where spies that did something wrong, like made a mistake or something, end up. It's part of MI5, 6, 5. Yeah, it's part of MI5, and it's where they send the spies who made mistakes so that and then they do boring jobs because they want them to quit instead of firing them.
Yeah.
Um,
So they're like all good, but they just made one stupid mistake, like forgetting something's confidential document in the subway, and it just
in the tube.
in the tube, so it
Yeah.
cost them their job. But which means it's just like
Well, it
little things we could
caused
do.
them their job. They kept their job. That's the thing, and they
But
end up
the
in
high
Slough House.
ranking job, I mean.
So it's called Slough House, and then they call those people slow horses, kind of play on a word. So the TV show, it's on Apple TV Plus. It's called Slow Horses. First season. First of all, when we started second season, we realized that we never watched the last episode of the
Yeah,
of season of the first season, because I finished a book and I'm like, why did they end the series like, I don't know, like 20 pages before the book ends? Like maybe it's gonna start with the conclusion, but then
because it's one book per series.
well
So far.
we
thought it was going to be more of a transition.
you said it was like 2 series, like 2 seasons for one book, but
No,
then it ended up being
no,
like,
but I
so
said they
close.
filmed both series back to
you know
back.
you had said
No.
you had no yeah you had said
You
that
heard, but
no.
that's not what I said. I said what I said.
Yes, yes,
Little girl.
exactly. You said what you said. Anyway, so season 2 is this book, and it was good.
Was the main
The book was
character's
better.
name?
River
Is it River?
or
No, the actors? Gary Oldman.
Gary? Yeah, no, River's the blonde guy.
Well, yeah. So is River the main character in the books? Because
Kind of. Well, it's Jackson Lamb is Morgan.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
Because in the show they're actually in series 2 he was more of the main character.
Yeah, but I
he
think
is so good, and That's the thing. It's has a lot of British humor in it.
Hmm.
He is really, really good at that.
Yep.
And yeah,
Yeah. So
do watch it. It's really fun. We've seen the trailer of the next series, and yeah,
so I started third book.
yep. And please
Um.
read faster this time around because I want to watch it every week when it
Well,
came.
hold on. I finished a book, and it took like a month and a half for you to say, "Oh, we
There's
should
too
watch it."
many TV shows
No,
right now.
no.
There
I had
is.
said now we can watch it, and then you, yeah, never.
Yeah, we couldn't put Apple TV on our TV, which
No, we have it. We have
we now have it, but we just
with the PlayStation. We
yeah,
had
but
it
we
for a
never
while.
watched it with the
Anyway,
PlayStation. Welcome to our little
uh,
couple.
hi. It's been a while. Um, so this is the cover, the British cover. If you find it, if you're not from the UK, it might be different because I had bought the first and second book, I think, in
A
the
souvenir. Yeah.
UK, and then I figured, oh, I'm gonna buy the other books here, and then I was looking online, and it's not the same edition, it's not the same cover, so we had to go back. No, actually, I bought
No,
them.
you yeah
I bought them from Amazon. Sorry,
yeah.
but I brought them from Amazon.co.uk to have
Matching set.
the whole
Yeah.
collection because I'm like that.
No,
Yes.
we everyone should be
Well,
like that. It annoys me when you follow a series of book and the third one,
yeah,
for example, come and the spine is different. It's like
yeah.
it's a series. They should all fit.
So Mick Herron, it's the Slough House. How did they call that? The Slough House Thriller, which is the whole series, and there's 7 books so far.
To watch it, and we have to mention it because it's quite epic for us that this exists in the world. We've also watched Heartstopper season 2. I've been a big fan of this series. I've read the comic books that were available. I think there's a fourth or fifth one coming soon. Um, so good. It makes us feel like happy and hangry at the same time because we're so jealous that you could see like teenager fall in love together as two guys, and it's like
Yeah, it's a very like heartwarming, not heart stopping,
heartwarming.
heartwarming story with like there's no real drama. Like there's some drama, but like
It's not forced, it's just little
yeah,
things and it's just happy. And what I love about it is just like it's like if it was this is what the gay agenda would look like. Every main characters are queer, and it's just focusing the stories on them, and it just feels nice to just see so many representation and positive one.
yeah,
And like if you have teenager at home, watch it with them. Like it's just gonna be it's so simple, and you just fell in love with a character. I'm just like like we cried so many times in
no,
this. You cried season 1.
no,
No, you did the season 2.
no, I don't cry.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
Yes. Like with his father. And do watch it. I cannot recommend enough. And same thing with the graphic novel. And I've been on TikTok, and like everyone's loving Heartstopper. But what I love about TikTok, and I've seen
Can
like
we talk about TikTok? No,
I
can
can't
we?
talk about
No.
TikTok. I've seen movie scenes with the graphic novel. What's the name for the little square in English? The
Bubbles.
no, that's not square. Little strips, and you could see the
Oh,
scene with the script at the same time. It was really fun to see that they all the imported
oh
scenes
yes,
are exactly the same one from the graphic novel with the same text and everything. So it was just
yeah.
and Mr. Farouche, love him.
We haven't only watched TV or played video games.
Mostly though, we had friends over, but
No, but I mean, in the work week, we did some work.
yeah, a lot of
We're,
some, a lot.
we're starting to prep for Wool and Folk. So if you haven't seen, we are going to be vendors with our friend Carmen and Walcott Yarns. And I guess we do have a surprise.
Just
That's it.
but yeah,
But we're also bringing our British yarn, the British
Or British line.
British line. Is the yarn is British also.
Yeah,
It's
but
dyed here, but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
from it's spun in England with wool from England.
Yes.
So that's why it's called the British
British.
the British line. We're bringing the fingering sport and DK weights, so we're dyeing a ton of it to bring, and then we're bringing
Carmen is gonna have the Opus line,
yeah
and that's
origin.
the yarn I use for the Opus shawl, hat, and cowl, and Origin, which is her worsted weight yarn. And there's gonna be another yarn at the same time, but that's what I can say.
What? Hmm?
And Carmen, just so you know, is a really good friend of ours. She's the one who has the a yarn story in Bath, which is a beautiful city that we're always stopping by.
Yeah, a yarn
And
story is a shop.
it's a shop, yeah. It's a
Yes,
beautiful name too, but it's a shop. They have her and her friend Kaylee.
Kaylee. Yeah.
Kelly. It's just written differently because Kaylee in
Oh
English,
yeah, well
it
it's like no, but it's like Ashley. It can be
yeah,
written in like so many ways.
and those names we don't really have them in French.
No.
Ashley, we don't have.
Ashley. Yes, we do have Ashley
We
in
have
French,
some,
but
yeah. They have a podcast that they started not so long ago, and Carmen is actually the one that Vincent sort of manigancing.
well, I don't know what you want to say.
You planned
Oh, I
the
planned the proposal to
yeah
her.
with her.
Oh yes,
Manigan.
she was my inside woman.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
So we were excited to
she also organizes retreats. We were going
not
to
just
one of the
engagement.
not just engagement. We were going to one of the retreat, and because of that, I had her get flowers and champagne and all
Yeah.
the nice stuff. So
So
we're
when we say
prepping.
good friends, it's really good
Yes.
friends. That's what I was trying to say.
So we're prepping for Wool and Folk. It's October 20th. It's on a Friday. It's in New York State. It's at the Stone Ridge Orchard in Stone Ridge, New
It's a
York.
different place than last year. The
Yeah.
spot wasn't available like last year. It's the same weekend as Reinbeck, so if you've never heard of Wool and Folk, it's the same. It's just before. It's a big highlight of indie dyers, mostly.
There's a there's a lot of other stuff too.
I mean,
Not
comparing to Reinbeck, there's more of the
yeah.
indie dyer that you know more about, like the Farmer's Daughter, Ritual Dyes, like all those uh, bigger names are there with brand new things. So we've got accepted as vendors, and it's gonna be our first show ever.
Yes.
So we're gonna try to be smiley and everything, but we might have a little panic mode at the same time. Yes, I'm more. I'm
I'm
hi.
ready.
I'm panic mode.
I'm I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, so it's going to be exciting. We have a lot of things planned for that day and fun.
Fun. Well,
Panic mode engaged.
that's what we've been up to.
Yeah. You'll see that I've knit a lot this past few weeks, but I'll start with something that isn't part of what I've knitted lately, but it's just some good news. It's something I'm wearing.
Good
It's the
news.
Interference sweater. It's actually coming out on the 29th, so next Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So depending on when you're watching it, it might be already out. This is my brand new sweater. It's a top-down sweater with stranded color work. You always have only 2 colors per row. The increases are in between all these black and white shapes. There's some of the
main color.
main color, and the increases are made there, so you don't really have to do increases and stranded color work at the same time.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
I know, but sometimes you just have to.
No,
Yes,
I
you do.
hate it.
I understand that it's a pain
Nope.
in the ass, but it's just to make things pretty. It needs to happen sometimes.
Nope.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Good, convinced.
See, that's a
but
couple.
if you want a beginner-friendly stranded colorwork sweater, this would be one because it's really repetitive. Repetitive. I said it quick. Yeah, I saw your face. And it really, really is fun. If you want to make this one, I would suggest for these two colors to be really high contrasting. So super pale, super dark. And for this one, a um,
Yeah.
middle zone. So I went really pale one because I am obsessed with this color. I'm trying to wear
Yeah.
it all the time.
But also, I think like one super, but these two could be low contrast.
Like one, I was thinking of having a sample for Tanya, and I was thinking of like, you know, that little trend of having pink and orange together, having this one and a pale one there. But they are really contrasting at the same time, and I thought it would be nice. You may, you, well, me and
Pink and
Tanya have sent each other photos of what that
no, pink and
combo
orange
is.
are like the if there was two color that
No,
often should be put together.
no, they were
No.
fluorescent pink and orange.
Mm.
I'll
Okay, you can show me.
okay. Because me and Tanya has been sending photos of like, look, 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 like, because I just want her to knit something in those colors.
Yeah.
So top down, really easy. There's some little cuff details here, and I wasn't sure if I had them at the bottom too. I've used it knitting in our yarn. So this is our British. Nope. This is our BFL
Nope.
Twist DK. It's 100% BFL wool. So in this skein, Superwash, there's 250 meters or 273 yards per skein.
So it's a light DK but it knits as a DK. So
Yep.
any DK yarn could work as also, but this is a nice yarn because it's BFL blue face Leicester wool. It's a little bit more grippy than merino, so it's even though it's superwash, it kind of it works for color work as well. Like it's not gonna just like slip.
And while I was doing it, and I'm always using some steam while I'm doing the color work just to see, make sure my tension is okay and how it looks, and this just like placed itself really nicely. So it's just out. I'll talk later about it, but we're gonna have kits for it too. It's a really beautiful yarn for those kind of project. I'm gonna take it off soon because it's still summer, so it's quite hot here.
Yes,
but it's a really nice and squishy yarn.
T-shirt and shorts here.
Yeah, and it's one of my first. Well, as of now, it's my first design where you also have some little color work right after separating, which sort of bring the proportion really nicely of how it is.
And so we've made the yoke. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this row and then this row.
After this is
this one. No, but the one that you repeat.
Oh yeah. So depending on your size, this surrounding this little square, this is where the yoke depth changed.
Yeah.
So for smaller size, this is going to be smaller, and for bigger size, this one is going to be bigger. So it does create a little difference here, which will. But you only have.
Yeah, you only have what? Sorry to interrupt you.
No, I mean it's making it visually pleasing where it's integrated, because I've played with every proportion of every shapes to make it an interference, like a little something. So the bigger shape is here, so it's going to be bigger on everyone. So that's how we thought it was like a smart way of adding increases without just being.
Yeah. So
you want to make.
And you don't have like a million charts in it, also. That was my point.
The thing is, I've said it earlier, but everything I make is always with some laziness in my mind of I want to make it as simple as I don't know how to explain it, but I want it to have like a big impact with less effort.
Yeah.
So this is how we made it. Like this pattern could be like on a page and a half once you know the chart and your measurement. So that's how we always try to think of making things easier.
It looks very good on screen also.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So it's called Interference. Came with the name afterward. My working name was Glitch, and Interference is just because it does feel like the TV things you would sometimes. I don't.
Yeah.
Does that single look like that now, or it's just us with the cable?
I don't know.
So, for you oldies out there like us, it's just like.
Well, I think YouTube audience knows
What it is.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I'll just take it off for now because
yeah.
it's wool.
Yes.
So go.
Okay, take it off.
Take it off.
What do I have to talk about? Oh, one thing that it's been now done for a while, and then even month 3 is done, is the mysterious Tropics Club. This is month 2 that has been sent last month. It's been sent really earlier than planned. So everyone should
Already, yeah.
yeah, everyone has gotten it. It's a little frog. Oh, you have to show the. Oh, where's the card?
Oh, the card. Yeah,
The card.
it was hidden.
Did
Did you say which mysterious it is?
Yeah, it's the mysterious frog.
Yep. No,
Oh, Tropics.
Yes.
Yes, I did say that.
I did
Are,
say that.
are you not listening to me?
I wasn't. I was getting
Oh.
naked.
So the first month was the
The phlegm.
the flamingo with the little sandy. You can see the little speckles over here, and then a little sandy beach mini. And then month 2 is the frog that's here
In the middle.
in the middle. And boop. You put it here. Looks nice. You won't see it much, but it's has also speckles, so it's a dark, very dark forest green. It's a bit greener than Max's khaki. Let's actually
That's camo.
on top. Yeah, it's darker and greener than Max's khaki. Has little dark speckles on it. I believe they were black and brown, but you won't
Yeah.
unless you shine like a spot on it, you won't see it. But and then we did a little kind of Caribbean Sea. Look at how that matches.
It's like it was
It
designed
likes
like that.
yeah.
Can I just say, if you guys are also watching the Needles Are Ready podcast, one thing I love is, I think they did that every time so far, but once the 2 months are in, for the third month, they will just like, oh, I think it's the bird next. And it's like, it's the only
Yeah.
animal left, so of course it's the bird.
Well, it could
I
it could
just think
be
it's so
I don't
cute.
know, the coconut.
There's no coconut.
There's no coconut.
No. So no.
So
Oh yeah, there's some. I
are-
lied.
you like
Lies.
so the bird is next.
Yes.
The bird is packed and
It's
well, it
actually
died.
shipped today. Yeah.
Is it? I don't know. I don't.
Well, it's in the box today, and we're
Yes. Well, that was put there yesterday, but then I have to do other stuff to it
Yeah.
to send it. So it
It's-
should be
it's a
shipped by the
big
time you
month,
see
yeah.
this episode. If you have bought the club, look in your emails for the tracking number. That's it. And there was I forgot to bring the pin, but there was
it's inside the.
yes, but I didn't want to open it.
I will.
Okay. No, because we have to send it back.
We have a more stickers.
Okay. One packet got lost, so we had to send one.
That's what they do on TikTok.
Oh, we didn't talk about what you did. That TikTok trend. We didn't talk about that.
I'll just show the frog again. So that's a little frog in the middle.
Yeah, that was a pin.
Yeah, that's a pin.
And then there was a little reed. Reed, is that reed? REED. A little thing here.
What is it in
Keeper.
French again?
Roseau.
Quenouille. No,
Quenouille.
Quenouille. Roseau is
Oh
it's the
no, yeah.
IKEA
quenouille.
thing. Yeah.
So,
Quenouille.
but reed is roseau. I don't know what that is. Anyway. So that's it.
Yeah.
Let's stop. Well,
TikTok.
little interlude to talk about the horrible thing Max did to me.
I've seen that thing that I thought it was so funny. It's just you might have seen it, but it's just like a parent doing a recipe with their kid, and they put a phone there, and they have to break an egg, and instead of breaking the egg on the bowl, they just smash it in their head to see their reaction. And I thought it was so funny. And we were making chicken, you know, the one dipped in flour, eggs, and
Well,
panko.
kind of fried chicken,
Yeah,
but like homemade crispy chicken, let's say, in the air fryer.
yeah.
Yep.
And I know how pissed it could get easily, so I know this was a risk.
Yes.
And we're preparing everything, and you just cut his finger, so I was the one having to do, yeah.
I'm gonna show both
Yeah.
together. But here
Yeah.
I almost lost a limb. Not really, but yeah.
And everything was placed for me to just do it, and I just, like, do you want to know that new TikTok trend? And he sort of said yes, and I just placed him, and I was just like, I didn't know how it was gonna go, and I just smashed it on his head. And he was so surprised, but he started laughing, so I just laughed.
So,
It was
yeah.
so funny, and I showed him the video afterwards. And it
I had
just,
seen it. I had seen those thing, and you know what? Those videos are off. Like, there's a compilation of those like
yeah.
on YouTube. You can look like TikTok egg cracking children, whatever. You're gonna find some, but there are always videos of people saying, "What do you think about this? Is this cruel to the kid?" Well, yes, it is, and it is cruel to me.
But it was so funny.
It was a little bit funny.
It was a wee bit funny. Yeah, you survived. It was
Yes.
fun. It made a good story to tell. So
Yes.
done. Okay.
Okay, show your skeins now.
Yes. I've talked. I've shown the bobbins of it, but I got a whole sweater quantity of this fiber, which is, I think it's just superwash merino. It's not.
Nope, it's okay.
So Hedgehog Fiber does those sort of limited edition monthly braids that they just dye and you buy it until there's none and then they move on. So this is 125 grams of it. I bought it because I love how the big vibe of it is that bluish green with some spot of pink and yellow. And I've made my first trio of skeins. Here, they're gonna be blasted, so I did put a photo on Instagram where it's you see it better, but
Yeah, we have to ask Remy
yeah,
to
just
do.
help us with lighting.
Yes. Hold on. Nope.
So this is I've separated. I did a lot of planning this time around. Usually I would spin just for fun and then see how everything turns out, but I did separate them in each of 100 gram skein. 100 gram skein.
Okay.
Thank you for
Mm-hmm.
punctuating with your eyes. This is a 3-ply. I did each bobbin a separate braid, so I could actually just ply them together. It's in sport weight. It is extremely round. This is the first time that I am as consistent. Like this looked like professional yarn, and after 2 years, that's the first time it happens. I was so excited.
Because I
You helped me.
yeah
you,
I make the skeins and yeah I noticed that it was better. That it's getting better.
But I think it's the superwash merino helps me getting it.
Oh, it does say it. It's right there.
Where?
It's 70
Oh, at the top, yeah.
70% superwash merino and 30% nylon.
Yeah. And my goal with it is I've spun a lot of yarn. I've used it in shawls and socks, but never in a sweater. And I want to make a whole sweater out of it. And I really wanted something that was a main color and some spots of colors, not something that has been cycled where it constantly changed. I just want to have like maybe it's gonna be textured with this that's break it. I don't know yet, but
You can make this.
I know that's
Oh,
also
yeah.
an option. I'll have to swatch to see. Sorry. How it looks, but I am super excited. I've already started my 4th bobbin to start my other 3 skein. I might take a break in the middle because yes, it's colorful, it's fun to spin, but now it's been, the only thing I've spun in a long time.
Yeah.
Hedgehog fiber, I cannot recommend enough. If you like colors, they're really fun. Yeah, like I have 3 skeins. I've made all of that.
Yes.
Excited.
You need 5 for this.
I'm gonna make 6. Because
Cool.
these are 125 grams, so I'm gonna have even more at the end to do something else. So that was my skeins. That one was skeins.
My skeins. Well, this is not something I have finished, but it's something our sample knitters have finished. Well, this one was made by Autumn
Goodman.
Autumn Eden Goodman, I think
Which is
her full name on Instagram.
She's someone I really like. She test knitted for me often, even secret test knit. She makes a lot of things for her husband, and it's lovely.
Yes.
Lovely person. She's also the one behind there's a size inclusive list, and she does a lot of research to put all designers that have size inclusive patterns together, and she make a lot of work on that, so it's quite helpful resources, just so you know. So Autumn Goodman on Instagram, go and have a follow.
We'll put
it in the show notes.
the link.
I'll in the No,
Okay.
we're gonna put it here. No, I don't
No.
do that.
So this is the Field Shawl by Maxim Sear. It's a very
It's on the...
oh yes.
It's so crisp.
I know. It's very beautifully knitted.
Yeah.
I was looking at it today and it's like awesome. Thank you, Autumn. So a while ago, it's been
Not that. Just before.
like 2
early
months. June?
June?
I don't remember.
Maybe.
We sent a bunch of yarn and patterns to be knitted with our yarn because we didn't have many samples with our yarn.
Because the original one I made was with the Morris Black, but this part was made with my own handspun.
Yeah.
And I wore that shawl a lot, and it became extremely long, and it was with really rustic yarn, so I've sort of felted some part of it. So for like woolen folk and those kind of event, it just felt like, that worn out knit that you just want to show. So
yeah, but it's also with handspun yarn, so it's not exactly the same.
yeah.
But we had like kits with those colors and other colors on the website for a while, so we decided to have like a proper sample made. And then she knitted the sample. It takes 2 skeins of each color.
Yep.
And then it's a simple garter stitch shawl with the little stripes with a nicord edge all around.
We sometimes need those kind of mindless knitting, and that's exactly
that
it.
one would have been a good one to keep for ourselves, but then also it was nice to not have to worry about it.
I mean, I love colors, but
I know black and gray.
It's just so fun.
They're colors, right?
Yeah.
Black is all the colors. Right?
Is it? Oh yeah, it's white that is an absence of color. It's just white.
Well,
No.
in light, white is all the colors, and black is no colors. But then in printing, white is no colors. And then
Yeah. So
anyway.
we just received. It's the first sample we received.
Yeah, but then they all finished at the same time. So we're receiving now like a bunch of. Well, we received a second one today that we're gonna show next episode.
Yeah. So we're gonna have more kits coming in the shop.
Yeah.
That's one of the thing we wanted to push forward.
Yeah, and also that's it. It was to have a sample, but also to have our patterns, with our yarn, like different patterns that. Like, for example, the one we received today was the Mini Unbearable, which was done in Westwool.
They're
but we don't have that yarn here, so we still wanted to make kits, so we had
and they've retired that line too, so it's a new one that just came out.
No, it's the name is the same, but
No, that's Bicycle now. This one was
Tandem.
Tandem.
You know, it's still there. They released Tandem.
Oh, really? I thought it was
Yes,
just a new
no.
one. Oh, okay. I spoke too soon.
Yes.
This
It's
is
just a different base.
This is Moira's Black on British DK, and this one is Charles Cole's Great. They both look really nice together as
And after we've shown you the interference kits at the end of the episode, we have also a bunch of kits that
yeah.
are gonna be online live now.
Doo-doo-doo.
Boop,
Boop, boop.
boop. So, boop, boop. So that's it. That was
Super
our first
squishy.
simple. Very fun. I'm gonna wear it when it's been a while. It's yeah. Love it. Oh, it looks so good on camera. Okay.
It does. Next thing, this is something I worked while we were at the chalet.
The cabin.
It is not
Stop calling it a chalet.
Huh?
It's a cabin.
cabin. Yeah. Well,
A chalet is like a ski thing in the Swiss Alps or something.
also that's why the
Like
movie is called
Swiss.
Chalet Girl with the Gossip Girl guy, and it's Sanya when you watched it. It wasn't that good.
Yeah, and it's called like Swiss chalet. You know the. Do you
The
do you
chain,
know
the
Swiss
food
chalet?
chain.
Yeah.
Chalet Swiss. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it just a Canadian thing or?
I think it's Canadian. Like it's. There's a bunch of them in
Comment
Ottawa.
below if you ever went to the Swiss Chalet. Not the one in the Alps, the restaurant.
We had Swiss chalet takeouts often from when we were in Ottawa.
Take out. They do that.
Yes, it's like a Saint-Hubert type thing.
I they have they don't have a hit here,
No,
so I
It-
don't. I
in Ottawa,
yeah, but I never had them any.
it's good.
Anyway, sorry. Okay, so I had this idea of doing a shawl that could be done using bulky yarns. I've collected yarn from the Wandering Flock at two different occasions on our bulky base because I just love the squishiness of it. So these are designs that I've made that I'm actually not gonna release. I'm gonna go and rework on them. They ended up looking like something that already exists, so I'm gonna go back into the drawing board. This is something that I thought it was gonna be mindless during vacation and everything, which is why I've designed it. And it's not the same pattern, neither the same stitch pattern as the other one, but it just ended up looking similar. So these things happen. And this is in well,
Today's thing happened.
no, I mean
No,
I
they
don't
do
mind.
happen.
Like
Yeah,
it took me 4 days per shawl, and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I've made an asymmetrical shawl design, which has mosaic knitting with ribbing. So you'd never use the same yarn. You only use one color per row, and it has some ribbing that gives like a nice effect. And this was my original one. This is in Wandering Flock in two other colorways. There's the pink, the pale pink had little speckle on it, and this one was a one of a kind that we got at our sale. And the other one, I forgot the name, but she has it in her shop. I really like how squishy and big it is. And I just love the colors. So this was the first one that I've made, and as we said, I knit that by the lake. It was while we watched things on the iPad, and like it was just my madness knitting that I had in mind. It just sounded like ooh, but
By the lake.
by the lake. And when I finished this one, I thought I've seen that Spin Cycle released a new base which was plumped. So I really wanted to try it out and see how it would look with two different gradients. So I ordered some plump, and I knit this one. Sorry. The really fluorescent purple and like really dark blue is Valley Girl, and the other one is another colorway because I don't remember which one it is. I really liked it, but I preferred like this section where you could actually see that I'm using two different yarn. Because
Yes.
in the middle, it's harder to find. So, but overall, it did create like something.
I'm making that face because I'm not someone that likes two spin cycles together. I like one spin cycle and something else.
You're big on stitch definition, where you
But then
actually see
when it's all
something.
like
Yeah.
and two different colorways also. Like, I don't like it as much. So, um,
Spin cycle is really fun to work with, but my little thing of me needing to know how everything's gonna turn out makes it really hard. Like
yeah.
mystery knits, they're fun, but I don't like not to know what I'm doing. So I get it that it's harder to see. But like this colorway is,
It looks very nice.
yeah, it does.
Yes.
So yeah, so this is gonna go back in the design pile. I'm still gonna wear it, but please do not ask for the pattern. It's not gonna come out. But I'll
As
go into my
is.
drawing board and see what I can make.
Yeah.
It's those things.
Happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those things happen.
Because making, as my illustration style is really simple and small. Making things simple is so much harder. So
So,
yeah, so that was it for everything we've made accomplished. Because there's even more coming up, but
yes.
because you haven't shown
Finished.
anything in the knitting wise, so you have your.
No, because yeah. Well,
Well, see you after
we'll
this.
see.
Speaking of cabin life, see, I didn't say chalet. I didn't say chalet. My big project that I had while we were in the cabin was the Tessellated pullover. It's the Reinbeck sweater that Andrea Mowry's designed this year. I was obsessed when I've seen it. I just love the texture she created for it. It's just created like a sort of a custom tweed because you use a spin cycle through it, and I've made a lot of progress. It is because
You had shown it, right? Yeah, yeah.
I showed actually
The
just
beginning?
the ribbing.
Oh, okay.
And I've made all of that. And I'm making
had
mine.
more.
Yeah. Hers is more of a cropped one. I made mine the long length. And the fact that it's so weird because it's just like my normal sweater length. But now that I'm making a cardigan,
Are you gonna say that it's
well, yes, because it's like look how
don't-
large we are.
I don't
It's-
know how many times he said,
I-
"This is a blanket."
It's a blanket for a single
yeah,
twin bed.
Twin bed. You know.
It's just so large, but when you put it, it's just like a sweater. I'm just not used to making those. Just look at my flips. Like, this is in mosaic knitting. Again, which means you use only one strand per row. I'm turning this pullover into a cardigan. I have this because we were on vacation and like in the chalet in the cabin. She has instruction to how to do it in mosaic knitting and also in colorwork if you want to. So knowing that the instructions were there, I knew I could easily cast it on flat and do a cardigan without steeking and everything. I just thought it was so much easier. So I've decided to do size 4, and I kept the measurement for size 4 for the back, but oh no, sorry. I'm size 4 and I cast it on size 3. But
Yeah, because there's a lot more ease in it. Like
that's not why.
No, okay.
Yeah.
That's not why.
So I cast it on the number of stitches of size 3. But when I separated, I only kept the number of stitches for size 4 in the back. So I have size 4 right in the back. So that here I could actually add the length that is missing from size 4 to size 3. So see, so for me, I didn't have to do maths. And the thing is, I did all that because I want a cardigan, and then I watched their live with her and Spin Cycle and Moondrake and Farmer's Daughter, and she sort of hinted that there's a cardigan coming later, and I'm like, oh, I could have just waited, but
Well, I mean, it's not going to be different than just knitting the sweater flat. Like,
no, but it just I'm right into the hype of the sweater. I just really just
yes, but I mean, you're not missing anything.
No, yeah,
by not waiting.
It's gonna be
yeah.
similar to so I'm not gonna make notes. I'm just gonna talk about what I've made because I'm not gonna write all my modification because it's just I design things so I know how to change things for my own liking. And it doesn't mean the design bad at all. It is so well written. It's just little tweaks that I've made because I can. That's only why. And what I decided to do is on the sleeve here, she has you cast on like for an inch more so that you have more like a drop shoulder. I've decided not to do that, so mine fit flat here. And this is usually would make more shaping in my other sweater, and this is just me trying something different to see how I like the fit. So I changed it. And here I had like a small triangle of motif so that I have like more of a so it's shaped more
shoulder slope is
shoulder
what it's
slope. Yeah,
is what it's called.
I just didn't want it to go like that on me.
Yeah.
I've seen some really cool men's sweater that looks like that, but are more oversized, and I still want this one to be a little more like fitted. And then I picked up the collar, and my calculation were just a wee bit too large, so I had to make like a 2-inch collar instead. But it's gonna look really nice at the end. The yarn I'm using is my main color. Cast on. I'm using our British Sport in our natural colorway. So this one here is actually the ribbing here,
and it's this yarn but natural, undyed.
Yeah, but instead of using this as the main color, I've switched it around and used this fluff as the main color, which create a more aura of fluff around all the colors, which blended even more. Because making low contrast is so hard, but once you make it right, it's so cool. It is, because when you see all the colors together,
you made that face.
Yes,
you made a little guy's face.
Because look, when you put those three together, like you would expect more contrast than what I'm having here. Like, see how there's a fade, but it's just hinted of orange. Like, I think you see more of the fade in the floats. Yeah, I'm like left and right. So it's just I would have planned this and it wouldn't have worked. It's just because this is seconds, so I got 5 of them when I bought a second set that I didn't know which color would come. So it just
they're one of a kind of an error skeins, or like skeins that didn't pass the quality checks.
And I've used it all. For me, it was top notch.
I think we had shown it
before
last time, but I don't see it on this one. But the other one had like a little slub or anything, like a little something that.
And this colorway is UTI. It's burning sensation.
Is it called UTI for real?
And this is a fluff, and this one is Meredith Grey on our.
No, Meredith's Grey can cure the
See?
the UTI.
Oh, so that's my Grey's Anatomy. Yes. Oh shit. Yeah.
Cheers to that.
So this cardigan's gonna die soon. That's what you. So it's coming along nicely. I still need to pick up and do the band here. I don't know if I'm gonna do it right away or if I'm gonna do a sleeve beforehand and see how many E's I need to add. I don't know. Oh, we'll see. It is absolutely a pleasure to knit.
Fabulous. No, okay, pleasure.
Oh, could it be fabulous too? But I just went pleasure. Yeah. So I cannot wait to see. We're gonna be at Reinbeck, like we said earlier this year. So I cannot wait to see all of these sweater out there.
Yeah. My chalet.
Stop trying to make chalet happen.
Well, project.
Did you find what you were missing?
Yes, was the Brioche mode and I've shown it already. By Susanne Sommer. Just gonna take out some of the yarn. There shouldn't be yarn attached, right?
You finished
Yeah, I'm at this section that there's actually no stitches on the needle, but I have to pick up a bunch. But then I started another project, which is very unlike me. So I'm just gonna get out.
You have many whips.
Well, now I have many whips, but like a few months ago, I didn't. never would have happened.
Mm.
I'm using the British for play. Show the yarn, Max.
Here's yarn.
I'm using the British for ply, which is the fingering.
So this is Toile Sand. This one is the other red.
Nick's
Current's Obsession.
Yeah.
This is Natural.
And this is
Vincent's
Highland Coup. So this is my combo. Oh, looks so good.
Who's Mike Combo?
And this is the pattern. So it now looks like a little dress, right? So it's a wrap. It's a rectangular wrap. It was a mystery knit along, and it's now neither a mystery
nor knit along.
I think I might have done this joke already, but
you want me to
so
throw
this
a fork
is
at you? The bear.
Yes. So this is the first section, and then this is the second section. And then you can see here is where I was when I showed it to you, because now I do that.
Oh yeah, you unravel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're more than halfway, or are you just halfway?
So no, I'm more than halfway.
Yes.
This was the middle, kind of, because now I have to do another this. So one of them was the halfway point.
Yep.
One of these two little squares or diamond. Yeah. So right now I have to pick up. Yeah, I have to pick up like the V that's here in the middle, and actually do another one of these, and then I'm just going like doing the rest of it. So I'm a little more than halfway done. And because I had to pick up like a bunch of stitches. I should have picked them up, because then like it's easy to just abandon that. But I decided not to pick them up and then start the other project that I wanted to do.
While you do that one, you could actually officially block it just for fun to see how it blooms. For fun.
Just for fun.
On a Friday night. Like
just block it for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it still looks like
it's really nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, but I'm hoping that this will open just a wee bit. Because I love seeing the inside of a brioche.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a little larger, but it's not. Like, this hedge is kind of tight. Oh, that's the back. And I think following the measurements, like, it's about this large. It should, like,
but there's a border after. Did you?
Yeah, there's a border after. There's a picked up border.
Okay.
So it uses I'm using 4 colors, but the pattern is written for you to use either 2, 3, or 4. So you can use, I think the good thing, so that's A and B, and that's C and D. I think using like one of the same colors, because you don't really see the inside of the brioche. Like, but like you don't really see B much.
Imagine just like this fluff on the back would also look really, really nice.
Yes.
Doesn't it, Carmen?
So yeah. Looks kind of vintage, and
it does.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pick up the stitches. I promise. I'm gonna finish it. Not like your blanket that you've shown already.
Yeah, your cord blanket? Yeah.
No.
What?
Her blanket.
Oh, no, I'm still working on it.
Oh, yes?
Lies. I still work on it. It is.
Lies.
I love the colors. I love the colors.
So, yeah. I am going to continue it, but after I'm finished with the other project, I'm going to show you later. After him.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Next thing.
Lies.
No. This is a project this is an idea I had for a long time. And there's something with timing where you just sort of wait some time to have the time for it and the perfect yarn and everything. And it was just the right time for me to cast it on. There's a color we worked on in our first ever club, which was inspired by the His Dark Material, favorite book series of mine.
We should do pick it up. Like redo season 1 and then no, maybe not. Okay, keep on going.
Yeah. And we've developed the colorway Lyra's hat, which right now on camera is amazeballs. So this colorway was inspired by one of the hats she wears in season 1, and I think it sort of went trending afterward, where even on Ravelry people were remaking the hat. Like our friend Tanya just, you could actually look at the hat and know exactly what she did.
I'm trying to call Lola.
Yeah.
Sorry. If I'm
Lola,
looking.
not Lyra.
Yeah.
Come. Stretch.
Come
Say hi.
Come say hi to the people.
So
yell.
I knew
Please
I
don't
wanted
yell.
to
Okay.
do something with this colorway, and red is never a popular color for anyone, but for me, it looks so good on me. It's just not something I wear often. So I knew exactly what I wanted to make. I made this single malt sweater a while back, and I wanted to turn it into a cardigan, because this year it's my cardigan era. And I know.
Okay, mistress.
Yes. Mistress and Taylor Swift were both.
Yeah.
Because now I'm a Swiftie, because I just fell in love with it. So I'm making a cardigan version of it, and the color is like...
Of the single malt.
Yeah.
You know,
So it is the same stitch pattern as the single malt, but knitted flat. And don't be scared of that, because one row is actually... Where's the needle?
I think it's stuck in...
No, it's just
stuck in the yarn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because one row is knit to the end of the row, and the other one is knit purl. So, and you alternate it. So I could actually switch it up so that you don't have a single row of purl in
So
knitted flat.
when you're on the wrong side, you never purl.
Just purl. Yeah. You do the texture on the wrong
You
side
do
as
the
increase.
knit one, purl one.
Yeah. So I've made a lot of progress. This is in our Aran way, so British Aran. Same yarn as the other one. I made a really high collar here. All the
Short rows?
short rows are made in the collar, so it doesn't break the pattern in the back, so you don't have like a just...
Yeah, an empty band of no motifs.
And I really love high collar here. So I'm just here, like I'll do like bands afterward. I might do it in fingering weight, so you have like a different texture in the middle. I'm debating if I had pockets or not.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah,
It's our let us know in the comments moment.
It's
we should create like a little jingle. Let us know in the comments. Poop, 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 poop.
Is there an emoji of lettuce? If there's one, please leave it in comment. No. So that's where I am so far. It is, for me, it's such a fun pattern to revisit. And I just remember I had this idea for a long time, and I made a sock version of the pattern, which I've called Whiskey Neat. And I think I've told, when Kevin and Ray were here and Tanya, we were all like having a drink, having a lot of fun, and I told them that this is one of my next pattern. And I said, I already found the name. And I just said, it's going to be the Oldfashioned. Because it's all whiskey related. And Tanya, just being a little tipsy, she was like, why is it so good? Like, it was so funny of just like, I'm sorry.
First of all, how?
Yesterday was this. And
Yes.
So, yeah, it's going to be the Old-Fashioned cardigan. And I just feel like it's just like my whiskey collection. Yeah.
Thank God I'm tipsy.
I feel nothing. Nothing.
I'm not really.
Yep. And I don't.
Or am I? Oops. Okay.
Okay. So that's the old-fashioned cardigan I'm working on. Let me know if you think I think
Ooh, we lost it.
Yeah.
We lost it for a
we
while.
lost it. Pockets or no?
Yes. Lettuce. Don't.
Pocket. Yes.
Oh,
I'm working on a project at the
sorry.
same time, but it's my only thing I'm wondering because I think pocket are useful, but so far in knitting I've seen pockets in the front and they add a lot of
Bulk.
bulk, and especially if I'm using iron weight, I'm just afraid that it would just like add just a wee bit too
Just a wee bit of bulk.
just a wee bit too much fabric. So I'll have to think about it. But fun.
Fun. Fun.
Yeah.
We're losing light. We have to finish.
Yes, that's true.
Um. Well, and we won't see anything I'm about to show you.
Yeah.
Uh, I also had this idea for a while, and I'm not just saying that because it's been a little more than a year now. Because I had a favorite sweater that it was store bought, and it was
Is
just
it the
like
Franken Oak one?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It was like a store bought woolen. I think it was wool. Was it wool? I don't know.
Polyester.
Probably polyester, but it was like a black sweater that went with everything. So I decided a while back that I wanted to make one, and I wanted to really use the contiguous sleeve method that we used in the wind whistle in our Shibui collection, which is kind of the compromise of the fit of a set-in sleeve like sewn sweater without having to sew any parts, because a lot of people don't like patterns that are knitted pieces and then sewn together at the end, but the fact is they're the best fitting sweaters.
And
For-
it's not as. It just when you seam, you have to be on a table and have like
Yeah, it's
concentrate.
not
You
like
cannot do it in front of the TV. But as you said, the fit is just like Julie Hoover's pattern.
yeah,
They're mostly all because she was
fashion design.
yeah. So that's the construction you should use pretty much every time, and they fit so great.
Yeah.
So great.
So the contiguous sleeve method kind of does the same shape. So you knit the shoulder slope. So you basically knit like this length by increasing the front and back only every row, and then you knit the sleeve as it opens up here. You increase like here and here. So you kind of create the same shape as a set-in sleeve sweater.
But do show it just because we're losing lights and it's.
Oh yeah. Well,
'Cause
you know what? What? Huh?
I'm just looking if we can see the
Oh, we
shoulder
won't see. We won't see the shoulder detail. I'm gonna have to show pictures for that.
later on. Yeah.
Yeah, later on, and maybe we can take one and then just show it. And it's also on
Small
my
cable.
needles. Yeah, small cables. So this is the start of a new design.
And this was, let's just say back, it was your take on the expression of the little black dress, where it's a little something that goes with everything. So it was the little black sweater for
You know what? I'll
genderless.
try, and maybe we'll cut if necessary, but I'll show. Here, on camera. I'm gonna hide Max. So here you can see you're doing stuff. So you have like the shoulder seam that's really not a real seam, and then it opens for the sleeve, which I'm holding in my hand. I don't know if it's gonna be the best example to show what it really looks like, but so that's what I've been working on. Like really, I'm about to split. This is it looks a little bit bunched up right now because it's on a small cable.
And it's in our brand new.
British sport.
Yeah, and this is Mars Black Rose, inspired by the character from Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
And it's a rounder spun that are the rest of the line. So that's us really trying to work with it to see exactly how it looks and how it feels, and we really love it so far. So it's quite a fun yarn to work with.
Yeah, and it's knit at like kind of loose gauge for sport, like 22 stitches per inch. So it's gonna be like really lightweight. Like just throw it on everything over a t-shirt. A really like all around sweater that you like very versatile.
It's a great boyfriend sweater that you could actually
Probably.
steal
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. So next time I'm gonna
Have more.
be able to wear it, so to show you how it looks.
Yep.
And we're gonna have pictures on Instagram taken so that you can see the detail and how it really looks with the construction.
You really don't see anything.
Yeah, we don't see anything. I'm sorry, but I like black. Like,
Yeah.
it looks so good.
You have to be committed to knit something in black.
Oh yeah, my old eyes now. I'm knitting
We
in
have
front of the TV and I'm like, what? What am I doing? Thank God it's only stock in it.
Yeah.
So,
A friend of ours, Fiona, just knit in black or shades of black.
yeah, but
And
she has a portable lamp that she brings everywhere.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
I don't like them. But everything she makes is just like gorgeous. Black is such it. Yeah.
Like black yarn.
Yeah.
I know. Like, look at that. Okay. We're good. It's dinner time.
Yes.
For someone.
Someone is hungry, so we'll actually do this little shop update. Hungry?
Yeah.
Yes. We'll do this section just a bit quick, and the colors aren't going to be that great because we've sort of, like we said, it's the end of summer. We didn't expect it to be as dark right now, so we tried to film it.
Days are getting shorter.
Yes.
It's winter. Winter's
No.
coming. Winter's coming.
No.
Yep.
Okay, so
Interference.
we've added kits online. They all include Betty's White and Mara's Black. But we can
we are gonna add kits online.
Yes, sorry, we are because it's
Yeah, it won't be when you see this video. If you watch it on before the pattern is released on Tuesday, the 29th, the kits won't be there. But the kits will be there starting
Tuesday the 29th.
Tuesday 29th.
Yes. So every color, every kits will have these two colors.
Yeah, for the details or the actual color work part, because the other, because you also never use the main color in color work. It's only
always
those two.
Yeah. So I've decided to curate colors that are more into the same vibe as the sample, so they're all like into a pastel colorway, except.
Well, this one is.
What are you?
I'm showing the colors with.
You could just put it here. Oh, you were trying to do like a little like
Look.
So it's all pastel colors, and I think they just look even more brighter surmounted by black and white.
Yeah.
But this, because we've sort of received a sample that's similar to this.
Yes.
I just thought it just looked quite cool.
Yeah. And actually one Diane made one that was kind of this red, but it was white and green.
Oh yeah, the holiday sweater.
It kind of looks
so
like
cool.
Yeah.
It
looks like a Christmas sweater almost because it's like red and green.
But hold these two. I'll put. So this one is with Nick's Current's Obsession. This one would be with Kirby's Pink.
Hello.
Yeah. Alex Snowfield. Twyla's Sand. Like, look how cool it is with these two.
Yes, the Modern Skein.
Yeah.
If you want to look on Instagram, she test knitted
In
with
similar
other
colors.
yarns, and it's kind of the similar vibe with
Yeah.
like a tan or a
And like
beige.
this one is Emma Stone, and just like with the pale gray, it just sort of make it pop more with the black and white.
Yeah,
And
this,
that's Lauren's Sage Advice, which is the original colorway that I've used.
yes,
So we all listed it online on Tuesday, starting on Tuesday,
yes.
and the pattern will also be released on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
As a
Are
francophone,
you?
Tuesday and Thursdays are
No. Yes.
yes.
For you.
Thank you. Like, don't contradict me. I get confused easily. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Yes, I do. So that was a kit that are available
I
soon.
didn't grab that. And the kits that are gonna be on the
Right now.
right now on the site in the shop are the field kits. We're gonna have new kits, new color options, new color combos. We're gonna have obviously this one that we already had.
Yes.
Lola in a little sweater.
She said no.
So with Moira's black and Cheryl's gold gray. And then I have here just a few options. We have Vanilla's Ice Blue with Remy's Peach. And then here Twyla's Sand with Lyra's Hat.
Similar vibe to your brioche mold.
Yep. Chris's Pine Green, which is not showing green in the moment, but with Jill's Dusty Rose, another combo that we like. And then one last one. Natural.
I love that one.
Yes. And then Mini Sweet.
On the website, all the photos have been taken and the color grading has been done, so you have similar to what it looks like. Because right now, everything is in dark mode. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I hope you've liked this episode.
Like, what did you hope for?
What? Huh?
What?
Even though we had like a bit of a struggle at the end with the light, but we're gonna be back. We're gonna plan lighting better, and then we'll see you soon.
Yes.